Behind an effective irrigation system is an active water users association. In a properly managed irrigation system, water in adequate amounts is delivered in a timely manner to the farmers' fields, and this in turn leads to good crop production.
If, before the formation of Water Users Association, we did not receive adequate water in a timely manner, and much of our crop did not give a good harvest, much of this changed after the association. The association sees to it that we receive the right amount of water at the right time.
The Water Users Association is an organization of farmers who come together to manage their irrigation activities. The irrigators can be organized in different ways. These may be organized either formally or informally. The Water Users Association could be traditional organizations or that have been formed through an external assistance. Though the Water Users Association may be organized differently, their overall objective is the same. It is to provide for and meet the irrigation needs of the members so that they get timely and adequate water for agricultural purpose in a sustainable way. The associations have shown positive impacts on irrigation systems performance in many countries and regions. A developing country's economic growth refers primarily to its agricultural growth. First, a high proportion of the country's gross domestic product is from the agriculture sector. Second, a majority of the country's labor force is engaged in agriculture. However, in developing countries, not all land is suitable for agriculture. A substantial portion of the land being mountains, hills, desert, or simply barren. Rapid population growth is a common problem in many developing countries. More and more needs to be produced to meet the requirements of a growing population. There are various ways to increase agricultural productivity and thereby to produce enough to meet the requirements of a growing population. Providing timely fertilizers is one. Adequate credit to the farmers to enable them to buy seeds is another. Use of pesticides for reducing crop loss is another. Along with these measures, irrigation water is one of the most important means for increasing productivity. Irrigation helps in increasing agricultural yield in several ways. It does so firstly by increasing the command area or area under reliable irrigation. By bringing fallow land or land that did not receive any water under irrigation, it increases agricultural yields. It does so secondly by intensifying cropping. In an area that had previously only one crop a year, through irrigation facilities, 2 or even 3 crops could be grown in a year, thus raising agricultural production. It does so thirdly by increasing actual agricultural yields. If, say, before irrigation the yield of paddy is 2 metric tons per hectare, after irrigation this could increase to 3.5 metric tons per hectare. There are, broadly speaking, 2 types of irrigation systems based on the type of management. One is the agency-managed irrigation system, and the other is the farmer-managed irrigation system. While agency-managed irrigation systems are those irrigation systems managed by the concerned departments, such as the Department of Irrigation or the relevant government agencies, the farmer-managed irrigation systems are those systems that are managed by farmers without interference from the state. The presence of water users associations in farmer-managed irrigation systems has been identified as the crucial factor leading to more efficient and effective functioning of the irrigation systems as compared to the purely agency-managed irrigation systems. The farmer-managed systems have generally been operating for a longer time than the agency-managed systems. The associations of farmer-managed irrigation systems have most often originated from the internal initiatives of the farmers. Thus, these water associations are based on a strong feeling of ownership. These endeavours have resulted in the recognition that the proper functioning of an irrigation system depends both on the appropriate technology of delivery systems as well as on the role of the water users' associations. There could be different processes leading to the formation of the water users' associations. In farmer-managed irrigation systems, the farmers using the same irrigation come together and form an organization, framing its own laws or adopt local or customary laws to operate the irrigation systems. The laws may be either oral or written. The Water Users Association of agency-managed or participatory irrigation management schemes usually have formal written rules for irrigation management. Sometimes an external agency, such as an NGO, may help in construction and the rehabilitation of an irrigation system.